anthem rings out as the flags make their way to the centre. It's quite a long walk here with the dressing rooms and the tunnel being behind the goal. Players, of course, will line up as always for the national anthems and the handshake for peace, which is a stable part of all FIFA events these days. Okeke, the Nigeria goalkeeper, is just standing around the penalty spot, hands on hips. I don't think she's touched the ball yet in the opening 20 minutes. That's another Nigeria corner. 4 players inside the penalty area. It's flicked in by Bokiri. They might get it from Kanu. Good save by the goalkeeper and put it from close range by Ajibade for the opening goal of the game, and Nigeria take the lead. And en masse they run over to the bench to celebrate with the substitutes and coaching staff. The corner wasn't cleared. Looked as though the goalkeeper had made the save initially from Kanu to keep the goal at bay, but as it came back up, the goalkeeper did well to get a leg to the first shot from Kanu, but not to the second. And Ajibade, just 14 years of age. That's a great header, and the second goal finally does come. And it's Uchenna Kanu who scores it. Great ball in, and they left Kanu just for a second, and that's all she needed. Celebrate on the sidelines. Here's Lu Yan. Flag stays down, it's a great chance. Yu, and she's got one back. China finally get on the score sheet. And it's the captain, Fan Yushi, pushing it to midfield in the second half and scores. Perfectly weighted ball by Lu Yan. There was no offside, she was onside. Nolan Basset played her on, and that's a tidy finish. And all of a sudden, China are right back.
All right, thank you for joining us. Welcome to Sports Tonight, this Monday. Starting off, of course, with what happened earlier on today. It was a wonderful way to start the week. Our girls, our young girls, starting off on a winning note with a 2-1 win over China at the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup. So congratulations, Flamingoes of Nigeria. Good start. We hope you'll continue that way until the final day. Live up to the hype, live up to the expectation, and the target you've set for yourself of doing exactly what the guys did last year. So thank you once again. It's time to talk sports. My name is Tony Ibitoye. Yemi Adebayo is starting off the show with me tonight, and together, Yemi and I will be talking about the girls under 17 Women's World Cup. We will also spend some time to look at the domestic scene. Globe Premier League games played over the weekend. We'll talk about the Nigerian National League. We'll talk about the Nigerian Nationwide League as well. Tomorrow, football takes center stage across Europe. UEFA Champions League matches will be played Tuesday, Wednesday. We will fill you in with the fixtures and the stories around them. And of course, a little bit of athletics, a little bit of table tennis also on the menu for you on Sports Tonight this Monday. Yemi, let me start by congratulating you. It was a good weekend for you. The North London Derby, Arsenal has done 3 times. 3 times this season, Arsenal have gotten the result over Tottenham Hotspur, home and away in the league and in the FA Cup.
Yeah, I got to tell you this. I've decided not to comment about,
the Premier League
clubs, foreign clubs anymore, because people see you on the street and say, "Yo, you're not professional. You like, you
talk about your club.
People forget just,
you forget that you're a human.
It's just about,
and you have your preferences, and
having a side you belong to just makes everything interesting. It's not as if you're not going to be professional, you're not going to be able to do your job. Even though I enjoy the victory, but I really don't want to talk about it.
All right, okay. Maybe towards the end of the show, we'll be able to talk more about what happened. Maybe bring you highlights of what happened over the weekend in the English Premier League, in the Spanish La Liga. There was plenty of drama everywhere. We hope we have enough time later on the show to talk about all of that. Let me also inform you that I have a special guest on the show tonight. He's not based here, he's based in the United Kingdom, but he's done a lot of work. He's done a lot of research on athletics. Nigerian athletes, why are we not doing as well as we used to do? What is the future? How can we turn things around? He's done plenty of work around it, and he'll be coming on Sports Tonight later on maybe to share insights with us on the show on a few things that we need to do if we want to return athletics to those glory days when, for example, 1992 Olympics, about 3 or 4 Nigerians in the semi-finals.
Yeah.
2
It's the
made it to
White
the
Brothers.
finals.
Yeah.
Those were glory days.
Glory
We're not
days,
even running as fast as those days now, almost how many years after? What's going on?
It's that bad. It's a downward slide, and you know it started some years back. We didn't take notice because
Gradual decay.
some athletes, because of their individual strength or what they put into themselves, somehow they were giving us 1 or 2 results here and there, but we didn't really look at the decay.
That was going on.
You know, we didn't really put much into this sports, and now we're reaping.
Now, if there's no blessing, then no blessing.
Definitely.
No blessing, no blessing.
You can't really get anybody from the domestic scene that will go out and, you know, rub shoulders. It always have to be athletes probably sponsored by foreign university or having grants from God knows where that are doing us proud. We can't really lay claim to some of those. And what we actually do is when we see an athlete who has gone through all of those things and is trying to raise, you know, their shoulders, we try to support them with, you know, little here and there.
In a little way we can.
And it's still not enough.
All right, so we'll talk about that later on the show. Why is there this decline? How can we stem this tide and then return Nigerian athletics to those glory days? That's something that I don't want you to miss out on, and that will come on later on as we go along on Sports Tonight. But we started the show with something that is cheering. That's the girls. We talked about it.